What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Disciplined Degens podcast. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe. If you're watching on Twitter or Facebook, come on over to the Matty Bets YouTube channel. You guys can also listen to the pod at work or in the car on Apple and Spotify on the Matty Bets channels. We are back with NFL Week 8. And last but not least, make sure you sign up at betopenly.com. Gino and I have been ripping huge tickets on Bet Openly, bro. I hit some massive UFC method of victory payouts. We sweat out an 18K Dallas Cowboys
more
ticket.
Than mine. I've been building mine for 3 years. You came in and passed me in fucking 3 weeks.
Hold on, let me pull mine up real quick.
You're sick.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly how much I have.
Double my money.
I got $56,303.94.
And you ran it from one, but you were all in on the homie, right? Money.
I was down to 4,000 in my Bet Openly account. I put it on my boy Money Moicano money line at UFC Paris. Ran it that 4K to 11, and then ran the 11K to 56 racks, boys.
56.
BetOpenly.com, peer-to-peer betting.
Well,
the nice thing about Bet Openly is once you win and you have a bankroll, then you can start hosting Degens parlays. That's what the books do. You know, that's how they make their money. You guys can do the same shit. You go on there, build a bankroll, then people put in $25 parlays to win 150 or 100, and you just scoop them up and you house them. I've been doing that nonstop and building it up. So, but last but not least, guys, go check out Gino's picks. They've been absolutely cooking. I've never seen anything like it. Like I said, 3 years been watching his plays. I don't promote many cappers in the entire industry because I think selling picks 95% of the time is bullshit. But when you got guys that put the work in every day and they don't sell it for a fortune and don't sell you a pipe dream, then those are the guys you want to work with. Go check out our winnable link, winnable.com/disciplinedegens. If you use code Matty, you get 7 days for free. So you pay $0 for 7 days. If you don't like this, if you don't like getting picks texted to your phone every day, then you can cancel the subscription. So let's go ahead and dive into the show here. We're going to get started with Peasant of the Week. Do I even have to say it? Actually, you know what? That's not the Peasant of the Week on the stream. I'm the Peasant of the Week. Let's be honest. I bet on the Peasants of the Week. I bet on the Panthers money line. My video went extremely viral on Twitter.
I think you were feeling yourself off of the blackjack table.
I said in the very first second of the video, I literally said this might be the blackjack heater talking. Now, I will say Panthers drive and open and drive. Looked like we were going to go up 3-0. Pick six. Like, come on, bro.
Dude,
the game was dead right from that second. So, you know, I mean, and then Jaden Daniels went out of the game.
I know, it had life.
When Panthers are down like 10-0, I'm like, you know what? I like my ticket right now.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm getting plus 470, whatever it was, plus 430. But Panthers are just,
I mean,
dog shit, bro.
You know, dudes love to throw shade. We've been scratching. Like, I got crazy swings. Like, we had an insane Saturday. I had a okay or terrible Sunday-ish. And then we made it back double on Monday.
Yeah.
Guys, just trust us when I say this. I've been betting since y'all were in diapers. And if you're my age, we're just equal to Gens. The books are getting washed right now.
Yeah.
Like, if you're taking favorites minus the spread or favorites in parlay teasers, you're just cleaning up. If you're just blindly throwing in favorites, you're smacking. It's nuts, dude. It's gonna stop. I mean, just trust me. Once everyone gets comfortable is when it stops efficiently.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, the tides are going to turn eventually. So we'll see if that'll be NFL Week 8 or not.
It's got to be, dude. It's been 2 weeks of just blood.
Well, let's dive into the Sharper Square segment. I'm going to give Gino a few games here. I'm going to pull up the game slate, beat him a few games. I just want to hear what side is the sharp side. Not what the pick is, but like what Gino thinks.
That's fair.
I'll
try and suppress my leans.
I got to start right off the bat with my Philadelphia Eagles going to Cincinnati. The Eagles are getting 2.5 on the road here. Are the Eagles sharp side or square side?
The Eagles are sharp side.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, your defense. So everyone likes talking about what teams don't have.
Yeah.
Dude, this Eagles defense is for real. And you have a dangerous offense.
You know what I'm pissed about? My Saquon ticket I thought was having a great week. Saquon had like 160 total yards, a TD. Derrick Henry's getting shut down, and then he breaks like an 80-90 yard run at the end of the game and scores. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me, bro. So I think I haven't looked at the updated number, but I think obviously Saquon's in second still, right after Derrick Henry.
And just to help you guys out on the sharp side, square side, when a line is this close, guys, be careful, because when you see more tickets on the spread and then the opposite team money line, it gets a little blurry. So just realize more tickets and money are coming in on Cincy to win this game.
Yeah.
So that will throw you off where there's more sharps on the plus 2.5. So I want to be clear. Take the Eagles plus 2.5. Their defense is going to be very problematic for Cincy. And the Eagles offense, I think you guys have an electric week against the Cincy defense.
Mhm.
Dude, you're going to be able to run and pass on them.
Let's go. All right. Up next, Carolina Panthers plus 10 at Denver. Sharp or square?
I hate you for picking this one.
Fuck the Panthers.
The sick, sharp side with these gross ass Panthers is the 10.5, 10. Dude, everyone's going to be on fucking Carolina.
On Denver, you mean?
I mean, on Denver, excuse
75%
me.
of tickets on Denver already.
Yeah, everyone's just like, this Carolina team is going to get their ass kicked by 20-something every game forever. It's not going to happen that easy. I keep looking like an idiot, guys, where I'm trying to educate because they keep getting smacked. And I'm afraid to be on Denver in my Survivor because I know it's going to be picked by 70%, 60 something.
I think you have to, though, because like Denver's defense looks so elite, and now Andy Dalton got in a car accident or some shit.
No, I
And you
know
have
it's like a
Bryce-
free
you have-
week,
you
and
have-
you don't
what's
need.
his
I don't need.
name
I
on the
need Denver
road?
maybe one other week.
I just don't think he's gonna be able to do anything. But again,
The sharp
somehow
side.
the
The
Panthers
sharp
will
side.
win.
The sharp side is Panthers to cover 10
plus
and a half.
10. Yeah, I get it. All right, last one. Let's go with Cleveland Browns plus 9 at home against the Ravens. Sharp or square?
Dude.
Division home dog getting 9.
So you guys are gonna hate me.
Hold on. First of all,
Yeah.
are we gonna see fucking Deshaun on the bench?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with that little kid. The kid that came in was kind of electric, and then he threw a pick. Then he got scared and turned it over on 4th down. Dude, he had a little spark in him. I want to see that kid get more snaps.
Sharp or square? Browns plus 9.
Browns might be the sharpest play of the week.
Oh god.
I want to throw up saying that on the mic.
0-3 at home this season too.
Think about how high everyone is on Baltimore. Guys, my clip of the week from last week.
So good.
I told y'all I'm betting Baltimore every week blindly until they do me wrong.
Yeah.
They've crushed it for me. Cleveland was actually in that Cincy game way more than the lines and the outcome will tell you. Refs kind of screwed them on a couple plays. There's a couple bad swings. Cleveland's defense is a lot better than a 1-6 team. Baltimore, they're not going to do what they want against this team. I would give out a couple plays here. Cleveland plus 9.5. Baltimore's team total under. I promise you 30 points from Baltimore the last couple weeks. This will be the first week I don't promise that. So, yeah, Cleveland might be the sharpest play of the week. It's disgusting, but it is.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the buy low, sell high segment. We have, I'm going to just read these off real quick. So these are your buy low, sell high spots. You guys can choose if you want to take them, and Gino can go more in depth.
Please.
We got the Vikings who covered last week versus the Rams who didn't. We have the Cardinals who covered last week versus the Dolphins that didn't. We have Detroit covered, Tennessee didn't. Jacksonville covered versus the Packers that didn't. The Ravens covered versus the Browns that didn't. Commanders covered versus Chicago on a bye. Denver covered versus Carolina, who did not cover. San Francisco did not cover versus Dallas on a bye. And then the Steelers covered versus the Giants, who did not cover.
Yep.
So there's like a good, probably 7. Probably, if you don't include the buys, I don't like the buys. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's probably a good 7 spots that you guys could look at. You could blindly play all of them, try to go 4-3 or better, or you can kind of pick and choose your spots. I'll let Gino elaborate on what he likes here.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a couple ones that I like. So I like Tennessee here. If there's 2 teams that lost and got their ass kicked on paper, but really didn't, it's Tennessee and Cleveland. So just remember I said that. If there's 2 teams with lower stock than they should have, Tennessee and Cleveland. But this is what bad teams do, right? They cover the whole game and they fold. That's what Tennessee did. Tennessee had every chance to beat Buffalo, We shouldn't even be talking about the fact they didn't cover against Buffalo. It's insane, but here we are. Same with Cleveland. So my zigzag, buy low, sell high. My favorite two plays are Tennessee and Cleveland. If I had to give one more, I'm gonna go with the Rams here. Minnesota's a good damn team. They lost a tough game, but what you're seeing is something's wrong with them in the second half. The Rams are getting healthier every week. Home dog in prime time came through twice last week. They were great 2 money line dogs. I gave out both of them. I was proud of that. We had a good week. I think the Rams beat Minnesota here. So if you get the hook, if you get the 3.5, I'll probably split my bet in half. But if it locks in at 3, which I'm seeing a lot of 3s just holding at 3, I probably take the Rams money line.
Yeah, they're like probably plus 140 or so, I'm better believe. Plus
Yeah.
140-ish.
Exactly. Plus 147 to be exact.
Yeah. I kind of feel like this is the spot where the Vikings start to lose a few too.
Right?
They started off 5-0, then they lose last week.
Dude, they were coming off a bye. Think about that, guys. They were undefeated, coming off a bye against their division rivals. And if you look at their record now at 5-1, they don't control that division anymore. It was as important of a game divisionally as the Baltimore versus Cincy 2-3 weeks ago, as the Niners versus Seattle 2 weeks ago. These are big games for winning the division.
Yeah. And the Rams have been competitive the last few weeks.
And dude, if you look at Detroit, they're now also 5-1. And they're getting Tennessee, they're -11. Like, all things considered, they shouldn't lose that game. So this is a chance where it's like, damn, Vikings came out of nowhere, started undefeated into a bye. That's the dream of any team, to be undefeated into your bye. They had a full 10, 12 days to prepare for their rival, 2 full weeks on top of that, preparing for your rival to take over this division instead of them being 7-0 versus or 6-0 versus 5-2 Detroit. Now they're tied.
Yeah. Moving on. Agree or nah? I'm gonna go right off the bat with the NFC North is the best division in football.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, right? Top down.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the Bears because they were on a bye.
Yeah.
They went in to England and fucking waxed Jacksonville, but Jacksonville showed they have some heart and some life. So, dude, the Bears are coming off a bye this week. These are all playoff teams on paper.
Yeah.
Green Bay came back and beat Houston.
It's
Great
not
game.
even close, honestly.
Yeah, there's not even. If you look at the win differential and point differential, both win and point. They check every box.
Yeah.
Every team has a competent defense. These are good teams. They have good defenses. Obviously the worst offense is Chicago, but you never know. Like the kid's a star. He might pick it up. He's been looking decent.
Yeah.
That ticket's not dead.
I'm gonna pick one from the comments. Lamar is getting his 3rd MVP this year.
I think so. A lot of guys on Twitter attack me that apparently I'm a Mahomes hater, even though I hate what he's done to my Niners, but I don't hate Mahomes, the person or the player. Dude, it would take an insane fall off for Mahomes to catch Lamar. The width between yards, picks, touchdowns, rushing won't happen. Dude, Lamar's playing like an MVP. They're playing like they have the best offense in the game. They're doing this to decent teams too. That Lamar. This is Lamar. Thanks, Zach, for that comment. Man. They don't give it to running backs, It's kind of the quarterback reward.
What are the odds right now? I still always think Josh Allen's like the most. If you actually
Josh Allen, you can get as high as like 460 right now.
I'm just saying I don't know that he's going to win it or not. I'm just saying by definition, I think he's the most valuable player.
No, I get it. There's value there. Lamar just looks calm and cool, dude. He
looks good, bro. I'm
do we make fun of Dolph on this show?
Plus 520. I had plus 520 on him to get 300 yards.
Are we allowed to make fun of Dalton on the show?
Of course.
Dalt, I hope you're listening, bro. I hope you're enjoying your cruise. When you get off, You owe Maddie some money. Dude, I forget that they were up 10. That's how long ago that Tampa Bay being up 10-0 feels. Poor Tampa Bay, man. No injuries. Team up 10 on Baltimore, who I have as top 1 power rankings. You can argue they're maybe top 3, not 1.
Oh, Josh Allen's plus 650. Mahomes is plus 470.
Yeah, there you go.
Lamar's plus 195.
And I actually
Jared Goff plus 700. I'm
That's
telling
some
you right
value.
now, could be live.
He's efficient.
He's having a great season.
He
and
is.
The Lions could run the table on some wins.
And look what Goff did. Look at his stats, guys, against Minnesota, who's a very good defense. So
that would be
my
my
dude
favorite.
Head.
I think that would be my
Head,
favorite.
if you want
one
the
right now.
smoke, bet Vikings, come to bet openly, tweet at me. I will happily take your bet, brother. You can do money line or -3.
Let me look at Jared Goff's numbers.
Yeah, Goff's been crushing it.
74% completion percentage.
Dude, he's
9
stupid.
touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Decent.
He's breaking records too for like the last real weird
camera.
micro. Oh, did I die?
Your audio still live.
Woo woo.
Audio's
We're
still
back.
going.
We're back. I see
There
us.
you go. Yeah, it's a tough one. I think Lamar. I mean, Lamar's plus 195.
Yeah, let's just say it's Lamar's to lose. Dude, Goff's there though.
There's also what's the word called when it's like LeBron can't win MVP every year. They got to pick someone new.
I know.
Like fatigue or whatever.
It's true.
So that could happen if it comes down to the wire with Lamar and someone else. They're gonna choose the other guy.
And what I would say too, guys, if you just want to like find things to pack in your back pocket for finding value, you want to find a quarterback like Goff that's low, but he has 2 very efficient running backs.
Yeah.
The run opens the pass. The run opens the pass.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's why Lamar is on pace. It's not that he's a great quarterback as is. But dude, Derrick Henry, can you believe he's from Texas? That's where he spends his summers. Can you believe Dallas didn't get him?
I mean, yes, I can. Cause Jerry fucking Jones, bro. He's the dumbest.
I mean, just imagine that, dude. How nasty.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's insane.
I'm gonna hit a quick trivia question for Gino.
Let's do it.
How many onside kicks have been recovered this year?
Oh my God. I would guess 0. They have to announce it now, right? Above 0. Okay. So, I mean, is there 1? There's really been 2?
2 just happened in Tampa game.
Oh.
Both against Baltimore. Tampa against Baltimore and Tampa against Dallas.
Oh shit. Dude, once they blew it up, I didn't even.
Yeah.
That's wild. 7.
All right. Moving on to we got to do Gino's segment, Survivor. So Gino is one of 200-ish people, 200-ish people left in Circa Survivor League. He's going to Vegas this weekend. He will be at Circa, sweating his Survivor pick. He's going to give you guys the options of what he's looking at. We want to hear from you guys. Who should he take? Should he take the Commanders? Should he take the Bills? Should he take the Rams? Should he take the Jags? Are we missing one? Broncos. Where are the Broncos, bro?
Broncos.
We gotta add the Broncos up there. They're playing the dog shit Carolina Panthers, who should be a college football
Broncos
team.
are actually my favorite. So
yeah.
I'll go down chronological order, guys. Ravens and Detroit will be selected by some people that just want the guaranteed win. I'm actually saving both Ravens and Detroit for future weeks. I need them. You need some wild cards. Especially they're making us pick 2, one on Thanksgiving and one on that Sunday, one on Christmas Day, one on that Sunday. So you got to save good teams. So Denver to me is the most obvious play. The thing that makes me sad, I picked the Rams last week. I thought I was picking a sleeper. I thought everyone was going to be on the Bills. I thought everyone was going to be on Washington. Couldn't believe the Rams were more popular than both those. So this is getting into like sharps playing psychological warfare games against each other. In this one, I think Denver will be the number 1 selected. There's huge width games. There's Kansas City at 10, Denver 10. So Denver's my lean, and then I'll give you guys my sleeper that I'm kind of chewing on. I like Pittsburgh. I don't need Pittsburgh after this week. They're minus under a touchdown at home, which is scary on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
But if you watch the Giants, look what the Giants didn't do to Dallas's defense. And then look what they didn't do against Philly.
I'd stay away from it.
Pitt's defense is nasty. Giants won't do shit to Pittsburgh's defense. But it is dangerous, right?
Yeah.
It'd be selling.
So who are your top two right now?
Denver and Pitt.
If it's between Denver and Pitt, it's a no-brainer, bro.
Denver? Okay.
It's not even close.
Yeah, I need to save those other
When's
teams,
the last
bro.
time Carolina? I understand, but there's 200 people left. You got to make it to the next week, bro.
I get it. So would you go with like a Baltimore? Would you go with a Detroit? You tell me.
What I'm telling you, when's the last time Carolina's?
I have every available team. There isn't a team favored by more than 4 that I don't have. So tell me, I want you in on this too. Tell me.
Say it again.
There isn't a team that I would want to select that I don't have. I've saved all the great teams. Every team with a winning record.
I forgot the Panthers won at the Raiders this year. That's crazy.
That's their one win.
Well, yeah.
Who would you take if you want a no stress? Are you going Denver? Are you going KC? Are you going Baltimore? Are you going Detroit? Those are the biggest spreads.
I mean, I would probably just go Denver, but it's hypocritical since I bet the Panthers money line last week like a peasant.
Doesn't it feel like Panthers are gonna get a win soon?
Now Bryce Hall against the Broncos secondary, bro.
Okay.
I just don't know how he even gets over 150 yards.
Dude, it's a good point. And Denver needs the win.
Yeah.
They're in a competitive ass division. They don't want to be 4-4. They want to be 5-3.
I'm going Denver. Hold on, Buffalo's an option for you?
Everyone's an option. But you don't want to go on the road. Seattle just went into Atlanta and won.
Yeah, I ain't touching that shit. Rams or Jags? No, hell no. I would
comment, guys. If you could at me on Twitter, let us know. I'm torn, dude.
You have to go Denver, in my opinion.
Go Denver?
So that's my thoughts. So we'll let people comment who they like. So let's move on to the game slate. We got Vikings versus Rams here, Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime. Let's see what the spread. What do we got here? Vikings are a -142 road favorite on betopenly.com. They're also a 3-point favorite on the spread over under 48 points. I think Gino already mentioned he likes the home dog here. What do you think?
I'm going Scrumbino here, guys. The play on Thursday Night Football is the home dog in primetime Rams for multiple reasons. They've looked very beatable, but they found ways to win games. And Minnesota is coming off a loss. People are going to expect them to bounce back. They lost that off a bye in their division rival. Guys, this is when we might see a little hiccup from Minnesota. Their defense is showing it has a lot of kinks in the armor. My final pick, Rams money line. Look how high that over-under is. It tells you what they think of Minnesota's defense right now. Super telling, guys. And then if you made me play this, I'll sound contradictory, but hear me out. I'm taking the Rams, but I actually do like the under in this game. I do think both the Rams and Minnesota have the players to have epic defenses. This is a really high over. Really high. I haven't been too excited about the Rams offense. If you go back and watch their last 2 wins, not that exciting on offense. They haven't looked exciting on offense since beating my Niners. And even then, it took a 4th down conversion, some very bad plays by us, big plays by the Rams. The Rams are getting healthier. I think you can get this cheap. The big names are being overcompensated with this spread or the total. Under 48, but my favorite bet, Rams money line. Where are you falling?
I don't have much of a lean on this game. I'm a little bit back and forth.
You'd be all over.
I kind of lean the over here.
Oh, okay.
But I'll probably stay away from it.
I mean, Minnesota so they could score every week.
Yeah, they rallied back against Detroit. They ended up being a sweat.
No, except what?
That was
a huge sweat.
That was a roller coaster of a game because they went up early. Detroit was plus 7.5 or 9.5 live.
Oh shit!
I remember because my brother and I took that live, and they went up big after being down big, and then they almost blew the game. Detroit almost lost at the end.
Dude, it's wild.
It was a great game. That's a great division, bro.
Minnesota, their offense has it. I don't get it. Their defense has all the parts. I don't understand it. So
yeah. My official lean is gonna be the over. We'll see if I play it, but let's go to move on to the next game. We got Colts Texans here coming up. Indy plus 218, another division game at Houston. 5.5 point is a spread over under 45.5. What are you thinking?
So I actually had Houston, guys. I forgot about this one. Sorry, as my third favorite
Survivor.
for Survivor, not because of the lines and odds, guys. I don't really have a lot of places ahead of this week that I need Houston.
By the way, the Colts are 6-1 against the spread this season.
Dude, the
that's
Colts
impressive.
are cover machines and they're competing.
Yeah.
Dude, they played Miami tough. I needed them to lose. That would have been 2 more people gone.
Yeah.
Do you remember game 1 of this? Was it week 1? I think it was, right? Houston in Indy.
Yeah.
And they opened, they won. Dude,
Yeah.
Houston's fucking always biting us in the ass. With him,
27-29, was that what it was?
Yeah, it was a good game to kick off the year. So, I like the 5.5 here. Guys, I like
27-29 game, and the over-under is 45.5.
Yeah, I like Indy. There were some huge plays in that game to get that over to where it is. I'm going to stay under here. I'm going to say division. You guys just, there's a really good system for division unders after week 8. So just keep an eye on that.
And a rematch too. It feels extra special.
They figure each other out and they tighten the fuck up.
I like the under.
We align. We align on the under here.
I'm definitely playing that under in this game.
Yeah, I really want an Indy win to knock out some people in Survivor. There's gonna be some guys that haven't been as conservative as me and need to use teams like Houston here. But I like the 5.5 better.
Yeah, I like it. Let's
Money
move on.
trees. Show some faith. Your Rams are bouncing back.
Let's go. All right, let's move on to the next one. Falcons at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's down bad right now, bro.
Oh man, and
this is a dangerous game for them right here. I think Falcons can come in and roll. They're -130 road favorite.
Dude, this line makes
giving
no
up
sense.
2 on the road over under 46 points. Give me Atlanta and the under here. I ain't overthinking it. Baker Mayfield, when things are good, they're great. When things are bad, they're abysmal.
That's actually a good point.
I can see the fucking wheels falling off the car here for Tampa Bay at home. I'm gonna tell Brad to clip this and put it out on social media because we're gonna show Baker Mayfield's disgusted face this week in NFL Week 8 when he throws a pick. Atlanta's gonna run all over them. Tampa Bay has not been stopping the run lately. They're gonna run clock, keep Baker on the sideline after he throws a pick. Falcons in the under, lock it in.
Do we troll the homie and ask him if he wants to go double or nothing?
Yeah, Degen Dot, if you're in, bro, we'll let you go double or nothing on this game. We'll take the Falcons. You can get Tampa Bay.
So I'm going to be kind of a little coward here, but the Tampa Bay is one of my favorite plays just for a long teaser.
Oh, God.
I'm not on the 2.5. I do like them up to 8.5. I've been very, very unimpressed with Atlanta's offense.
Yeah.
Guys, the Seahawks defense is nothing. And one of our biggest wins last week was we had Seahawks money line. It was just a no-brainer the way the line locked in, guys. I know that bores some of you. That it makes us look smart when we win, and they don't always win. But it's just a numbers game. This 2.5, 2 seems like it's going to lock in and sit there. I don't know what to expect from Tampa Bay. I like Maddie's point a lot with Baker. When things are good, it's great, and then the wheels just fall off.
Godwin,
but I do love. Let me just give you why this Wong is so deep. Home division dog, division unders hit late. You're getting 6 points. It makes it 8.5. You cross the threshold of 3, 4, and 7 in a home rivalry. And dude, Tampa Bay needs to fight tooth and nail to keep this division. This division now with New Orleans getting so hurt.
Bro, why is this? I think both the receivers are out. I know Godwin's definitely out.
Godwin broke his leg.
Yeah,
I think
Mike Evans.
Evans has a sore hamstring.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll keep him out. The spread's fishy though, guys. The public wants Atlanta -3.5 and they don't care.
Yeah, I just think Baker's the type of guy, he'll try to play the hero here, force some action without his receivers. I could just see it getting ugly, whereas Atlanta, I feel like, is going to have a more balanced, offensive attack here on the road. They're 2-0 this season on the road. They've been much better on the road than at
Evans
home.
Is out till week 12, 4 weeks.
Yeah, bro. I mean, why is the fucking spread 2?
That's why.
That's why. No, I think it should be more.
No, I know. I'm saying that's where you should get afraid. Not confident. Afraid.
Yeah. I'm going Atlanta as my biggest play of the week. I don't
Oh,
care.
okay, savage.
I don't care.
So there's a huge middle. Atlanta can win
I'm
by
also was very high in Atlanta preseason, and I think they've kind of underperformed. They're 4-3.
yeah.
I think this is a perfect game for them to
Bounce back.
Yeah.
They can take control of the division here. So
Yeah, but if you look at their losses, they're not bad losses.
we need this.
They
clip.
lost to Kansas City.
Atlanta
They
wins by
lost to
3
Pittsburgh.
to 7.5 or 8. 3 to 8.
Yeah,
Atlanta wins by 3 to 8. Maddie and Gino both fucking cash.
I like it.
I like the under here, guys. That's 3 unders in a row. I'm being very conscious of that. There'll be some overs coming up.
All right, moving on. Green Bay at Jacksonville. Packers, a 4-point road favorite, -195 on Bet Openly. Over under 49 is the total. What do we think here? Remember, this is a scenario where Jacksonville covered last week. Green Bay did not cover, so it could be a buy low, sell high spot, depending on what you like.
Yeah. And guys, this is one of the buy low, sells highs I skipped Green Bay on. I like the Jags in this position. This spread is interesting. I thought it would get beaten up by Sharps. They didn't touch it. And it's crazy because, again, just you want to have long-term memory, not short-term memory.
Yeah.
How long ago does the Jags down 10-0 in the first quarter feel to New England? And then they just came out and smoked them.
Yeah.
You know, the Jags saved their coach's job last week.
Yeah.
They're now coming home. I'm not saying they're a good team. They have a lot of flaws, but they have competed with good teams. They competed with Miami when they were healthy. They should have won that game. It's a long time ago now.
Yeah.
But this 4, man, Packers have good fans. Y'all have been bugging me to make Packers a top 5 to 7 power ranking team. I got you guys barely scratching 10. So just be clear on that. This Packers team's good. Love is talented.
Yeah.
But there's still some flaws, and your defense looks to have a little errors. I think the Jags can compete. So I'm going to give out my first over here. My favorite play in this game is
I like
the
that
over.
over. I like, wow, 49 too.
49. So I actually think this is going to be a 30-20 something game. 28-24 type game.
Yeah.
I lean Jags.
Look what Jacksonville does when they're not on the road too. They score.
They score. Do they score? So I like this over 49. I don't want to mislead you. If I'm playing this, I'm betting the Jags, but my money's on the 49, and I just don't like Green Bay in this situation.
Jags ML and the over parlay could pay big.
I don't like Green Bay for a couple reasons in this situation.
Yeah. I'm with you on the over. I probably won't touch this side here. But I'm in on the over with you. Let's move on. We got the Baltimore Ravens at Cleveland. This could be the sell spot of the week, bro.
Right?
The Ravens look so good right now. Look like Lamar's on his way to a third MVP. He's the favorite at +195 right now. Baltimore covered last week. They looked phenomenal. Cleveland looked as bad as it gets. We'll see what happens at the quarterback position this week for Cleveland. I still think Jameis Winston should be starting. I think he can sling the rock. He at least gives you some upside. Deshaun's obviously not there physically and mentally.
They want to develop the young kid.
Yeah.
Dude, he looked good. He was electric. He's fast.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'd rather see them do like a what's it called duo? Like
go all the way back to
Derek
Cordell
Carr,
Stewart.
Taysom Hill duo, right?
Oh, there we go.
Like, give me
the
Jameis
modern
and the
one.
kid. Yeah.
There was a Cordell Stewart back
I like
in the day.
Jameis as a starter, but I don't think it's going to happen. We'll see. So, but Cleveland is a +390 dog at home, getting 9.5 points as well. Division game over under 44.5. Oh, Jameis is starting this week. Thank you, Taylor, for the update. Yes, Jameis is starting. Give me the Cleveland Browns. Fucking Brownies at home, baby. It's a division dog, getting 9.5. Keep the damn points. Give me the money line, bro. Jameis.
Are you going in?
We'll see. We'll see.
Are you going to Vegas? I want to put you on the spot.
I don't know.
50-50?
I got to figure that out after this.
Is it 50-50?
I think I'm leaning towards like 70-30 towards not going.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
But
I'll be in Vegas this weekend, guys. Anyone there, drinks on me. I'll be sweating my Circa Survivor in the Circa pit or at the pool, either or.
Yeah. But no, I like the 9.5 here. I
love the 9.5.
You have to take the 9.5 bro.
Dude, Deshaun doesn't want to be there. He just can't walk away from the money that he has coming. So it's Jameis. That's fine.
Jameis gives some positive vibes to the group. Remember when he does the W shit? That's a W, and he swallows the W.
So
Jameis is gonna get the vibes right, bro. It's all about energy.
I told
it's
you
all about energy. You can't go to the blackjack table if you're with negative people around you.
It'll kill you.
You gotta have positive vibes. So Jameis is gonna bring the vibes right back up.
He might.
And the team's gonna rally the team. Get 9.5 at home In Cleveland, in
Dude,
a division
the defensive
game.
vibes are live. The defensive vibes are live. The
Yeah.
defense cares. These guys care. They're playing for contracts elsewhere. But I'll tell you this. I warned you at the beginning of the show how square a Baltimore minus 9.5 is. I mean that. Now I'm contradicting myself. I said I would bet the Ravens every week till they didn't cover.
Yeah.
This is like the worst scenario for me where it's just this bait line. I wanted to see the Ravens minus 11, and I probably would have still bet the Ravens. So for y'all listening, it's confusing.
Yeah.
I'm saying they're baiting people to say, of course, Baltimore can win by 10. Everyone beats Cleveland by 10.
I mean, in the last 6 head-to-head matchups, the Ravens have only won by 10 or more once.
There you go. Look at this data.
1 out of 6 games. Obviously, different scenarios,
teams,
different quarterbacks, teams, whatever. But even look at November of last year, 33-31 Cleveland.
Dude, this matters.
Let's see.
Cleveland was a good team last year. We forget because we're so used to them not being good. They were good last year.
Odell Beckham scored in that game. Who was the quarterback in that game? It was Deshaun. Deshaun threw 213 yards and a touchdown.
So, feeding y'all guys, Maddie and I are consensus play on these dog shit Browns. Sorry if you're a Browns fan.
Yeah.
My Niners are lower than your Browns are from the beginning of this year. So we're moaning together. So what I will say, take the 9.5, my dudes. Take it. Take that 15.5 if you want to put them in a teaser. The Browns defense will compete. They got to. They can't get waxed again. What I think is the most telling of all of this, it's only a 44 over-under. I love this under. Love it.
Yeah.
I actually think the Browns show up on defense versus the Ravens. I like the Ravens team total under also.
Please shut Derrick Henry down, bro. I need my Saquon Barkley.
Dude, they shut down runners.
Yeah.
Cleveland's
and so
good
Ken
at
Dorsey's calling the plays. Jameis Winston has started. I just confirmed all of that. Let's fucking run it up,
I agree,
bro.
Taylor.
That was just announced today. What, like 5 hours ago? So,
dude, our fan, look at you. You guys are helpful. Thank you for the comments.
Yeah. Browns, let's get it done. Let's move on to the next game. My Birds on the road.
Let's not forget the Ravens lost
to
the Raiders. The Raiders are a competent defense. The Ravens struggle against really good, competent. This is a better defense than the Raiders.
Yeah. All right, moving on. My Philadelphia Eagles are going to Cincinnati. Somehow. Is that right? We're a 2-point dog on the road?
I know.
We're a 2-point dog, plus 130 on the money line, over under 48. Give me my Birds ML and the over. We're lighting it up in Cincinnati. A.J. Brown, 2 tutties. Saquon, 2 tutties. Jalen Hurts, 2 tutties. 6. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
That's a lot of I got excited for a second. All right.
Save that clip when it comes real. Cut out the I'm kidding.
Here's what we're doing, bro. We're going Eagles money line in the over.
I actually align with you here.
Eagles money line in the over. It's hitting. I'm going Saquon. I think this is going to be a Saquon and Jalen type of game.
I'm going to turn the clock back for you, Maddie, to week 1 in Brazil.
Yeah.
That's what I think we see in this game.
Yeah.
Fireworks on both sides. The Eagles, by the way, their defense, guys, you couldn't sell a defensive stock any higher. It's a tough matchup for them versus the Bengals, and vice versa. The Eagles' offense has shown how quickly they can bounce out. This is one of the worst defenses they will face. They're going to be able to run and open up the run and pass. I genuinely believe 1 week from today, we're talking about, are these Eagles back to being a legit contender? Are they real?
0-3 at home for the Bengals, and they're a 2-point favorite against my Birds, bro. The level
and the spread to me makes sense. There's going to be people that like the Bengals. There's going to be smart cappers that like the Bengals. I think the Eagles blow the top off of it. I think the gap between the defense and offenses is substantial.
Yeah.
I really do. I think the defense of the Bengals is going to let the Eagles look as good as they did week 1 against Green Bay. If you go back to that, guys, Green Bay has this high-ranked defense or mediocre to high-ranked defense. They're really not that good against good offenses and good weapons. They've showed it a couple times. So going back to my other play on the over versus Jags.
Yeah.
Eagles to the over.
All right, let's run it. Up next, Cardinals at Dolphins.
It's a weird one.
It's the wrong bar. There we go. Next one.
Cardinals at Dolphins.
We're missing the bar.
I can give it Cardinals.
There we go. Cardinals plus 160 road dog at Miami. getting 3 points as well. Over under 45.5. What do you think, bro?
We got Tua back, right?
I guess so.
So it
Yeah.
does, Brad. You're 100% right. The Panthers better than the Ravens. Tua's playing boogies. So, this is an interesting one, right? Because I feel like the problems in Miami go way past Tua.
Yeah.
So this is a really interesting one. Cardinals looked good. That we were on Cardinals money line, guys. Home dog in prime time again.
Yeah.
Told you it would bounce back, and it did. Told you it was dead 2 weeks ago. I'm telling y'all, you got to listen to me. You got to be short-sighted. You got to give up on systems when the public loves them and then go all in the next week. That's why the home dogs in prime time pumped this weekend. Everyone was off them. Those were 3 of the only dog winners. So I think the problems in Miami are bigger than Tua. And I think you're getting really good value on these Cardinals. These Cardinals played a really good defense in the Chargers. And Kyler lit it up, dude. Kyler is full form. Kid looks nasty. Little Sonic the Hedgehog out there. I like Cardinals money line in this position. I hope some Survivor people try and use a bad Miami team to get it off their slate.
I mean, Kyler only went for 145.
Dude, he was running everywhere.
TD and a pick. What was his?
That's a really good defense in the Chargers. Chargers are a top defense.
He had
a game-winning drive.
He was 64 on the ground, yeah, and a TD, yeah.
And they ran okay. It was a good game, dude.
That 44-yard TD run.
Look what the Chargers did to the Chiefs. Kyler played better than Mahomes versus the Chargers.
Yeah.
So long story short, guys, this is one of my favorite dogs, dog of the week, whatever you want to icon you want to put next to it.
Dude, what do you think about the over in this game? I feel like
I want to sell Tua.
Yeah.
I want to sell the Tua. He's not the only problem. I think, this was a Super Bowl contender. This was a team that if they didn't draw a card versus going to Kansas City, they were electric last year. They got screwed. They screwed themselves losing that game late to the Bills to stay home for a playoff game. They had to go to the freezing cold.
Yeah.
I think they're demoralized. I think the problems in Miami are deeper than Tua. Deeper as the defense, the run game, the coach. You're giving me plus 162. I'm Arizona here. Damn, I didn't see this. Taylor, this is information.
Yeah.
Salah is going over to help the Packers. What? That is crazy. That is wild. He's getting hired as like a free agent?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is pretty much the Dolphins' season. If they go down 2-5 here
God
at
damn.
home, that would be abysmal.
What the hell is Salah? I'm surprised. I thought Salah, to get all of his money, would have had to not take another job. I really want him to come back to the Niners.
Yeah.
On defense. Our defense played good in our loss to the. Sadly, our defense could have won the game versus Kansas City. It's our offense that blew.
Yeah.
I don't like the over here, Maddie.
Yeah.
I like the Cardinals straight up.
Yeah. No, the plus 160 is definitely a good number in this game.
People are expecting Tua to come back and them to be a top offense again.
Yeah.
I just can't see that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have a complete wrong read here, guys.
All right, moving on to the Titans versus the Lions. Let's see. Wow, that's a big money line number, bro.
Wow.
When you see that number in the NFL, you just take it, right? Tennessee plus 525 at Detroit. 11-point spread, over under 45.5. I hate this game, bro, because I know you're going to like Tennessee here, but
I don't.
You don't?
No, it's 10.5. There's no, they're giving you the hook.
I think Detroit
11
wins by 30, bro.
Yeah, they're giving you the hook.
This could be one of those games you stack a bunch of fantasy players in, bro, like a DFS format.
All I'm saying is Detroit isn't a sharp side play. When you asked earlier, sharp or square, and Tennessee zigzag. I'm just saying Tennessee got their ass kicked last week. They actually played a lot better than an ass kicking. They competed start to finish. So if I had to mirror that, I like Tennessee first quarter or first half than I do in the game.
Yeah.
I give those out a lot in DD, by the way, guys, where the value is shifted in the game, but I'll still steal it in the first quarter or first half.
Yeah. Would you consider teasing this game or not really?
You're talking about getting the Lions down to 4.5?
Yeah, still not that great of a number.
No, it's
to
just
tease it.
dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Lions have a lot of games that are like 2013,
Goff is
26-20.
Goff is
He's
efficient.
playing so well, bro.
He really is. Dude, the Lions, guys, I don't think we realize what a big win that was for them.
Yeah.
They win and demoralize Dallas. And then they lose their star on defense.
Yeah.
Them to come out and compete with a really good team in Vikings, a really good offense off 2 weeks to prepare. Dude, that was a massive win. If you're a Lions fan, you should be high as I have you guys top 3 power rankings. I think you deserve it.
I agree. They're nasty.
They're a good team, dude. They could score multiple ways.
I think
Goff
they're the
is
most
efficient.
complete team in the NFL.
And this is going to sound crazy, guys, because the receiving core is very different. But the way Goff is slinging the rock has been reminding me of Kurt Warner. So, what up, Frank Michael? How you been, brother?
Yo.
So, if I had to throw Detroit fans a bone and Goff a bone, I dislike Goff and the Rams, but
yeah,
dude, he's looking a little Kurt Warner out there. Crazy efficient. The ball's hitting everyone in the fucking hands. Yeah, I don't love this game either way. There's a little value on the Titans because they got their ass kicked, but they competed up until then.
I think Detroit runs them out of. I think they run them off the field, bro.
Fair enough.
see.
If I'm Matty, then I would bet this under. There's a chance the Titans can't do shit against the Lions on offense.
And then they're down so bad they're going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, the Lions have a better defense than the Buffalo.
And the nice thing about Detroit is they'll literally they don't give a shit. They'll run up a score. Look what they did to the Cowboys, like 47-9 or something.
They're ruthless.
They
Dude, they're
don't care.
hungry. They should have beat us in the playoffs last year. They should have beat my Niners.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
I agree, Frank. It's too high.
A division game, Jets, Patriots. You can get New England at +308 on Bet Openly here at home.
God.
Getting 7.5 at home as well, over under 41 points. This is the Jets season right here. They cannot lose
Jets?
this game. Who the hell knows? I'm ready to take the fucking Patriots money line. Patriots 0-3 at home Patriots 0-3 at home this year. Jets 1-3 on the road. 2-5 overall record for the Jets. This is pretty much their season. They can't go down 2-6 here.
I mean, so let me. I don't want to hate on Patriots fans. I don't want to hate on any fans.
Yeah.
But I don't feel sorry for you. Y'all got rings. You had a golden era. My Niners haven't done shit since I was pissing my pants. I do like the +7 here. I really do. Drake's getting into his own. It's not so much that I like the Patriots. It's that I really dislike these Jets. Something happened with their defense. I can't even put my thumb on what has happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
Their defense set them up to win some games, and Rodgers hasn't. And he's brought in so many guys to prove that their offense isn't the problem, and they don't.
Yeah.
Dude, they were up. This is the third game I'm going to say this. They were up early against Pitt in complete control, and then their defense spirals out of control. Pitt's now moving the ball. Frank's team. Pitt looked fucking electric by the end of that. Yeah. Russell looked like the answer in Pitt. If I came on here 4 weeks ago, I told you guys, and I'm sorry for you Justin Fields fans. I said people talking about Justin Fields is reborn there. I said, are you not watching these games? Fields ain't doing shit. Guy can't throw a 10-yard out.
Yeah.
It's their run game and their defense. And so the reason I say that, I don't think the Jets have this defense that we all thought they had. I don't. And I know the Jets kicked the shit out of the Patriots at home. What was that for? I was on them. That was my only Thursday night Survivor pick so far. So I've used the Jets.
Yeah.
I think this is a dangerous game to bet the Jets. I think the Patriots find a way to cover. To Maddie's point, maybe the Jets win by 3 to 4, 5.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. I don't even want to touch that game, truthfully. So
I like the over 41.
Yeah.
For you real sickos.
Let's go to the Saints versus Chargers game. I think this could be a sneaky good under here.
Right?
A lot of running the ball here.
Like
Saints +308 on the road. They're getting 7.5 as well. Over under 40.
Maddie's getting sharp, dude.
I'm going under, bro. I'm going under.
This might be my favorite under of the week, boys. This Chargers defense is elite. I'm convinced the Saints still pay bounties to hurt people. They hit fucking hard.
Yeah.
I know why the spread is what it is. The Saints are going to have a real hard time scoring against this Chargers defense.
Yeah.
Well, let's go consensus. I like the under too.
Under
20, 24 type game.
I think Saints probably cover this too.
24-10, 21-14,
Yeah.
21-17 gets it done.
Yeah.
Maybe I land there.
Yeah.
2017 Chargers.
I like that. 2017 Chargers.
23-17 still gets it done.
I
Oh,
like
man, that's
that.
a lot of points for the Chargers to score.
23-17 pushes on the total, and then, yeah.
Oh, it's 40.5 now.
Is it 40.5?
Yeah, I'm looking live. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, I like that. I'm going under.
We got the hook.
Going under. Let's move on to the next one. We got Bills at Seahawks. Buffalo, a 3-point favorite on the road here. Seahawks plus 154 at home, over under 47. Last week, the Bills and Seattle both covered, right?
Both won and covered. Seattle played better start to finish.
Yeah.
Bills were lucky they were playing the Titans last week, guys. The way
they were asleep early.
They slept at the wheel early. They're lucky they played the Titans. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Seattle was 3-0, talking about winning the West in a sleep, and then they come and lose 3 in a row, and they get demoralized by us, and then they go into Atlanta in a very losable game and win very decidedly.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to make of these Seahawks. This is a tough one. This is really a tough one. I'm going to go over here. The Bills showed how quickly they could turn it on and score against a better defense. The Titans' defense is better than the Seahawks. So that the Bills will get their points. I do think Seattle found the run game and consistency against it.
Yeah.
Okay, Atlanta. I like the over in this game, and I'll be a little square, guys. It's probably a square side. It's probably my squarest play I'll give out this week. I think I'm going to go Bills. And Seahawks get back to a 500 team.
Yeah.
They're just okay.
Yeah, I mean, Seattle scored 34 on the road last week.
I know. They look good start to finish,
Atlanta losing by 20 at home. That is a good bounce back spot for them this week. Who did I say? Who's Atlanta playing again?
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, dude, that's a great
in division.
You lose by 20 at home, and you go on the road, you face a team without their two best receivers.
It's what Denver did to Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Went in there and kicked their ass.
Yeah. I think I'm going under. I think I'm going under 47 in this game.
All right, next game, my dudes.
It feels sketchy to me, though.
Yeah, El Cubano.
All right.
I love me a Cubano
dog
sandwich.
Shit, Carolina Peasants
Bills
plus 400 money line at Denver. Getting 9.5 on the road. Probably should be the survivor pick of the week on Denver here.
I might be on it.
Over under 43.5.
Oh, I hate buying high.
I'm telling you what I'm doing, bro. I'm mortgaging off all my assets. I'm not picking either team here. I'm just going under of whatever the Carolina Panthers fucking total is.
Team total?
What is it? We'll do the math. The game's 43.5, 9.5 spread. What's that?
26-17. Yeah.
I'm going under 17 on the Panthers. Fucking no chance they score over 17, bro. Is that the right number?
27-7, 28-18,
26-7, yeah.
28-19.
If I get the hook on that, if I get 17.5, I'm going.
You probably have 17.5.
I'm going all in on the Panthers under 17.5 team total. I'll see all of you on the other side when it hits.
Yeah, what I want to say to back Maddie up here, and again, you're buying this ticket a little high, but the Commanders are not known for their defense. They're not. And the Panthers couldn't do shit. And the Denver does have a good secondary.
I think it
does have a good defense. The Panthers had multiple possessions and they couldn't score. So this is
bro, look at the Denver's defense this year. Held the Saints to 10.
It's elite.
Held the Saints
good
to 10.
Saints 10.
Held the Chargers to 23.
So good,
held the Raiders to 18. Held the Jets to 9. Held the Bucks to 7. Held the Steelers to 13.
They saved that Raiders game. They should have lost to the Raiders.
Yeah.
The defense saved that game. The Raiders should have beat Denver.
Yeah, I just don't see how the Panthers
score.
Yeah. Official pick under 17.5, whatever that is. I'm going under Carolina Panthers team total for 100 units. I'm putting my entire bankroll on it. I'll see you guys at the cash counter.
And Cubano, to your point, we'll go Josh Allen over rushing yards. I'm with you, Maddie. So I'll probably be on Denver Survivor. It's boring, but I will. I hope people are forced to go around it and go with shit teams. I sharp wise, I actually think the Panthers keep it close. I think they keep it close with their defense.
What
Denver's
defense?
offense has been very
Fucking Marcus
very
Mariota
inconsistent.
fucking carved up that Swiss cheese defense, bro.
He did. He did, dude. I agree. That's the only way they stay in this game, though. I'm just trying to justify how I get to plus
Wow,
10.
the team total 16.5, bro. They know.
Oh,
See, they know I was gonna
they
hammer
know
that
those
shit.
snakes.
I don't care. I'll take the 16.5 under. I'll
Damn,
take
that's
it.
wild. It's
I'll-
probably plus money. You're
They're
probably
not
getting plus
taking
120.
field goals. That's the problem, bro. They're gonna be down 3 TDs, so they're not taking field goals anyways.
Oh, I hope so.
And they ain't score more than 2 TDs, so we're good. Under 43.5, lock it or
41 and a half.
under 16.5, under 43.5. I like.
And
both
you're on
of
the
them.
sharp side. This moved today down to 41 and a half.
Yeah.
So you moved 2 points.
Broncos 5, 6, 7 sacks. What does that pay?
Damn.
Broncos defensive
Stacking
TD.
stacks.
Ooh, that I like the defensive TD. I'm 100% betting that. We'll see what the
Oh.
number is. Let's move on.
Kind of like, if you guys want to be sickos, kind of like Cleveland to have a defensive TD against Baltimore.
2-team parlay.
Throwing it out there.
Cleveland defense parlayed.
Oh
with,
my God. Could you imagine?
That's gonna smack.
You sickos.
Yeah.
That's the
All right.
that's the degenerate play of the show, boys.
Moving on. The Bears go into Washington and play the Commies. 1 point spread over under 44.
Wild.
Chicago is a road favorite at Washington.
How long is Jaden out for, guys?
I don't know.
Jaden's got to be out. It's got to be.
I'm going
Anyone know
Chicago.
that answer?
I'm going
Anyone know
Chicago.
how long Jaden's out?
I'm going Chicago.
He was on the sideline hyping the fans. I like it. Yeah,
I'm going Chicago.
I'm
They are
Chicago money line.
is
Chicago minus 2
0
here.
They are 0-2 on the road this season. Commanders are 3-0 at home.
Chicago did win in England.
Yeah.
They Jacksonville's ass. But it's
Yeah.
not.
I mean, the nice thing is that at the end of the day, the Commanders are going to be, or I guess the Bears at least see some footage of Mariota now.
Yeah. You know,
From
this
last
is an
game.
interesting one.
Yeah.
I think Mariota showed that Washington, again, I don't want to take anything away from Jaden, guys. I'm a Jaden fan. Maddie and I were high on him preseason. Like, we gave out some obvious rookie of the years, but we had him there.
Yeah.
What I will say, Washington showed their offense is ready. Mariota, no, again, they did it with Carolina, but just hear me out. Scary Terry and that team and the running back they brought in, they're a good offense. They're a balanced team. Mariota's competent. He's not bad.
Yeah.
He's not great. He wasn't what he should have been out of Oregon, but he's not bad. And the fact that they're still +2 at home with the record they have and the ass cooking they laid, it's probably because the Bears are off a bye. But I haven't been on the Bears a lot this year. This is one position where I really like the Bears.
I'm Bears money line all day here.
This is a tough defense at the Bears. It's not a good time to go from Carolina to the Bears for a second-week quarterback learning his team.
Yeah. Agreed. Let's
That
move on.
over-under tells us so much.
Yeah. Let's move on. We got the Chiefs versus the Raiders next. My God, a 10-point road favorite in the NFL in a division game. That's crazy.
I'm
It's,
gonna be in Vegas for this.
Yeah.
Andy has tickets. I
are
just
you
don't know
auto
how many.
betting this home dog, division dog getting 10 here?
I can't. You got to take the Raiders. You got to take the Raiders because I think they should have beat. That field goal was so dumb.
This is a game where the Chiefs win by a field goal, and it's not going to make any sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Dude, the Chiefs' offense is not looking good. Dude, the Raiders' defense is better on paper than the Niners.
It's under 41.5.
Mahomes got shut down by the Niners.
Just think about it logically. A 10-point spread in a game where the total's 41 is crazy. It really is.
This is so I'm gonna keep selling the Chiefs' offense. Something's wrong there. Multiple things are wrong. They brought in who'd they bring in from Tennessee? Tennessee brought in D-Hop, I think. The Chiefs brought in D-Hop. They wanted Cooper, guys. I don't know if you guys know this. Cooper Kupp. They wanted Coop, couldn't get him. They brought in Hopkins. I don't think that's the answer. I'm telling you, I think the problems offensively of the Chiefs are deeper.
Yeah.
They're not running that great. I mean, they ran efficiently against, but my Niners defense.
Oh, wow.
is not
Cooper Kupp going to Pittsburgh?
Oh, is that rumored? Frank, are you going to give up what he costs? Don't get my hopes up. If you guys would be a legit contender.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Your defense is that fucking good. So
I'm going Raiders and under parlay. I'm closing my eyes, not watching the game.
I'm with you.
Final answer.
I'm going to even go crazy here, guys. I'm going to go Raiders money line. This is all the Raiders have going for them. They played pretty passionately against the Rams. Their quarterback failed them, thankfully, because I was on the Rams money Survivor last week. I almost had a heart attack. The Raiders probably win that game if they play fucking 10 times, at least 5. It was a terrible bet looking back on it. The 10 to me is a no-brainer. The plus 400 is nice. The over-under is so low. Let's not forget the Raiders were up early on Denver and threw a pick 6. If the Raiders trust their defense against this Chiefs offense, this can be a grind them back and forth game. I like the 10 a lot more than the 400, but I am telling you, these Chiefs should not be 6-0.
I'll tell you right now.
They shouldn't.
So the Raiders last year were getting 11 against the Chiefs, and it was 2014 final, and they won outright.
Yep, and the Chiefs are worse this year than last year. Mark my words, the Chiefs are worse this year than last year.
That was in December. They did get a fumble recovery.
It mattered.
They said they got a fumble recovery and a pick 6. That's what it took to win the game.
The Raiders, but the Chiefs
a fumble recovery in the end zone and a pick 6 is what it took to beat the Chiefs last year.
The Raiders are coming.
Dude, Raiders, hold on. Raiders defensive TD on the parlay.
Oh, you're sick. This is like your third one.
That might be the best
I like
one.
the 10. I like a little sprink on the 402.
Yeah.
Just a sprink. 402. But the 10 is nice. Home division.
Yeah.
Dog. Late in the season. That week starts at 8.
I like some defensive TDs.
I like the under 41.5. This game's going to be decided by 2017.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. We got Dallas at Gino's boys' house, San Francisco. Dallas is a 2-1 underdog, catching 4 points on the road, over under 46. Now, they are coming off a bye week.
They're off the fucking bye. Dude, the NFL hates the Niners. You know, this is back-to-back. We played the Chiefs off the bye, and now the Dallas off the bye.
Yeah, but Dallas sucks, bro.
I get it, but they weren't supposed to suck. When they made this schedule, they were trying to fuck the Niners.
Yeah.
It's what they do. They gave us both these games before our bye. It's sick.
Are you guys covered?
The Niners need to win this game. If the Niners win this game and Seattle loses, which is both mathematically likely, we're back in the driver's seat in the division. It's crazy. All we have to do is tread fucking water to get healthy. But, dude, we lost everyone. Brad was telling me before we started, our healthiest receiver got shot in the chest fucking 7 weeks ago. Ayuk is done for the year.
Yeah.
Debo apparently said he'll be fine to come back. Kittle's been struggling with injury, but he's playing. I can't even name some of the receivers. I can't tell you the last time I couldn't name our starting 3 receivers. That's where we're at. So,
yeah.
My only hope, the Niners defense looked good against the Chiefs. 1. The run game looked good against a very good Chiefs run defense. And Purdy played the worst game of his career.
Yeah.
He did not need to throw that pick in the end zone. We were down 9. You take the field goal and go down 6. So you try and win the game with a punt. That changed everything. I think the Niners -4 is a decent buy low spot. We look, again, demoralized for the 3rd time this year.
Hey, I have no problem taking the Niners here.
You got to take us, right?
Yeah.
We're weaponless. We're going to run the ball and win this game on defense.
You guys always wax the fucking Cowboys, too.
Yeah, we do. We own
you guys
the Cowboys.
In your last 3 games, you've covered 4.
We own the Cowboys, and they can't run against us.
Look at the last 3 games. The San Fran's been -3.5, -3.5, +3. And they won by 6, 7, and 32 in those 3 games.
I know, dude. And, dude, the scariest part, so anyone that wants to sell the Niners here, you won't have me fight you. Yeah. The scariest part, we're almost minus to Dallas what we were minus to Kansas City last week.
Yeah.
How fucked is that? The Niners kicked off at -3.
Yeah.
Insanity.
I like it.
We're right there.
I'm going Niners. Probably Niners to the over, but probably just Niners. Let's run it. All right, last game. Giants at Steelers. This could be a survivor spot for Gino. We'll see how it plays out. Giants getting 6.5 on the road here at Pittsburgh. Over under smallest total of the week, 36.5. I think you got to take the over here. I know Gino's gonna like the under because he
I
thinks
know,
the
they're
Steelers are
banged
gonna
up, Jalen.
smother them.
Yeah,
The Niners are that banged up.
they are.
Doesn't matter. Cowboys are.
They're too banged up. They're both banged up. What I will say here, the Giants offensively, if you look at the last 3 weeks, Dallas, they did nothing.
Yeah.
Philly, they did nothing. This is the best defense they're facing.
I can't get there on the over. I changed my mind, bro.
You want the over?
No, I can't get there on the over.
Oh, I was just saying.
I still like the Giants.
It's not a bad over.
I still like the Giants defense in general.
You like the Giants? I like the Giants defense too, and I like the Pittsburgh defense.
I mean, Eagles
That's why
look
I like
good
it
against them, but maybe the Eagles are just we're just a bomb squad, bro. We're just finding our rhythm. The Giants defense has been good all season. It just comes down to, are they gonna be able to run enough clock here? Run the ball. I'm not touching that total. It's too small, and I just can't get there. I actually like the Giants with the 6.5. If I had to take anything here, I think it's a super buy.
Yeah, the points are good because their defense is confident. That's one thing I would say.
I'm gonna say 20. No, I'm gonna say 2017, maybe 2016. 2016 Steelers is my prediction. Giants cover.
What the Steelers were able to do offensively against the Jets was impressive.
Yeah.
And they're going to get good field position against these Giants. So, Daniels is going to make some bad decisions, bad throws. Neighbors is a stud, but they don't move the ball well. They're not an efficient team.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite play in this game, it's probably Giants plus 6.5.
Yeah.
If I had to be honest, it's taking the 6.5.
I like it.
Off of the Giants not covering versus Pitt covering
in
prime time for everyone to see. I think it's because I like the Jets defense. Excuse me. I like the Giants defense better than the Jets defense. I really do.
All right. Let's bring Trevor on. Let's talk some DFS. Let's talk some player props. What up, bro? Need volume. You're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
Oh, there we go. How about now?
Now we're good. Go ahead.
All right. Interesting week. Stars and scrubs, man. Stars and scrubs. So,
right?
I got to hear you talk about that last game. One thing to keep in mind on that last game, okay, Pittsburgh has now lost their starting center, their starting right guard, and their starting right tackle. So keep that in mind in the last 3 weeks. So combined,
and the Jets still couldn't hold them.
Well, last week they lost their guard and their tackle. So that,
okay.
That was, but they've lost half their front line. The Giants will be able to get after them a little bit. So that's one, right? Kind of like what New Orleans is experiencing right now. You start losing your whole team, just like the Niners. I mean, no Jennings. I get everybody's like, Debo said he's going to be fine. The dude had pneumonia. They literally said he had pneumonia. He's not going to be 100%. I know he's a world-class athlete, but you don't get pneumonia and automatically get better in 4 days. That's just not how the human body works.
Who has pneumonia?
Right? Debo. That's why
Debo
ended up in the hospital with pneumonia, right? So
I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about Pitt. That's why I thought there was someone else
just talking about energy. But no Jawan, no Ayuk, no Debo, no McCaffrey, no Hargrave, no Hufanga. And you made the joke is our healthiest wide receiver got shot 2 months ago, right? Ricky.
I know.
It's a wild time for us. Let's start a Survivor though. I want to start here with you because I'm curious to see, are you gonna just get Denver off your plate, or are you gonna go Chargers and get them off your plate?
Sorry, the AC is so loud. Can you just be a little louder?
Are you going to go Chargers or are you going to go Denver for Survivor?
I would probably be on Denver.
Just to get them done because,
there's only one other week I like them.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
There's only 1 week I like them.
And they said Bryce Young starting. Like, they're not going to score 10 points. Like, I want props to come up. Like, I'm going to bet Patrick Surtain for a touchdown in that game. Like, I'm like literally going to bet Surtain for like a pick six. Like, and it, not just a pick, but like a pick six. Like that's, you know, like,
I like it.
like, yeah, like they're just going to be that. I mean, right. That's the spot. Get Denver off the plate, be done. They're going to be the chalky pit. Like you had last week.
I'll be chalk 3 weeks in a row. And I didn't intend to be chalk last week. I didn't think my Rams would be chalk. Did you?
I thought they'd have some picks. I didn't think they'd be that high.
I thought Washington.
Yep.
Washington was the. I wish I used Washington now.
Well, yeah, especially with Jane going down. I mean, Jane getting hurt totally changes that.
Yeah.
Right. Totally changes that team. All right. Well, we'll kick off Thursday night. All right. Cooper Kupp is still a Ram as of right now. We'll see what happens. You know, KC went and got D-Hop. So that was the rumor. They were trying to get him as well. They're saying they're still trying to get him. I'll be curious. You know, if KC just says, hey, push the chips in, let's make a run. And we rent D-Hop and Kupp, you know, for this year and then let him go. But D-Hop will pick up nice. In this game, there's a couple spots I definitely like here. From a player prop standpoint, first touchdown, I really, really like Kupp back for first touchdown here. The Vikings are a pass funnel.
Ooh.
Like it's plus 850 for first TD, and he's going to get 15 targets from Stafford in this game. Like, while Minnie's been winning, they're a literal pass funnel. They're like 30th in the NFL and EPA and every like metric that matters. So his first TD should not be plus 850 in this game for a team that is that bad, you know, against them that way. Like they're just, they're 30th now in the league in pass D. So I definitely like that spot Thursday night. And then the spot, my favorite prop is Sam Darnold under 31.5 pass attempts. He hasn't eclipsed that yet, and they're not crazy juicing it. Like they're going to run enough with Aaron Jones against the Rams. He's still not going to need to throw the ball 35 times. I love Saquon's video. I wish he would have stayed in and just did it to the Giants just because of what they did to him. I mean, I love that he came out and said, you know, hey, let the young guys eat. I'm good. But I wish he would have beat him just to do it for being morons and not re-signing them. So I got to like there. That's a weird game. We don't really have any prop lines for Philly Cincy yet. I haven't seen anything there. So I like Green Bay against Jacksonville. Right? Like I think Love's going to have another 4 touchdown pass day. Jacksonville's defense can't stop anyone. They're terrible. It's a really good spot for Love, and it's too hard to pick what receiver he's going to throw to. So it's there. Brees is going to eat against New England. Like they're just going to keep feeding Hall the ball.
Right?
They figured it like you saw it. There's no need to not use them. They're going to feed there. I'm disappointed now. I was really looking forward to the Atlanta Tampa Bay game, but that game totally changes just like us, right? No Godwin now. Like Evans isn't going to play. That hammy's done for a month. That game, I'm interested for Cardinals for Murray props and Marvin Harrison Jr. against that terrible Miami defense. You know, I get Tua's back. Maybe he can throw the ball if he doesn't get hit. So that's interesting there. I'm going to bet some Jameis props on principle just because Baltimore's pass D is there. They're going to mollywop him. So he's going to get to throw in the second half. And Jameis, right, finally in, you know, like 303 TDs. I'll probably like single game parlay it and, you know, get him to just pick up some garbage time. You know, like, you know, he's going to get second half. They're going to be sitting their starters. They got to play him. They're not putting DTR in. And Jameis will chuck the rock, right? He'll go throw it. Chubb, you know, he'll get some dump passes to Chubb. Tennessee gave up, right? They traded D-Hop. Tennessee's run D is okay. I actually think this is a or a pass spot for them. Laporta only has 15 targets all year. I think they might try to get him involved against Tennessee here. They're just so stacked. It just I don't know if the lines we're gonna be able to get anything there. I don't know what to do. I'll be interested to see where we land quarterback wise. If Carr's back for the Saints, that changes that. I think I'm going to keep riding the Josh Allen no INT train. He hasn't thrown one yet this year.
It's crazy, right?
Right. It's bananas, but he's right. Like, just let's keep running it while it's hot. I also think Seattle's going to be able to run the ball a little bit on Buffalo. The teams have been able to run. But I do, Seattle's a tough place to play. It's there. This is interesting. I like KC more in Vegas than I do at home. On the road, KC has been he has played very well against them there so far.
I think I'm going Raiders money line. I'm in Vegas for it.
I mean, think about this.
I'll tell that.
If we told you at the beginning of last week we were going to hold Mahomes to no touchdown passes and 2 interceptions, I was like, we win. We win the game.
Of course we win. We win by double digits.
Yeah. So that's – but the spot – now, listen, let's talk about D touchdowns. We had Denver first touchdown for plus 1,800 that was called back on that penalty last week. I'm – in the next game, I'm going to go Bears first touchdown, team D. So without Jaden, they're a totally different team. It's going to be plus 2,200. And that's the Bears defense is for real. It's a great spot for them. If it's anything over 1,800 for first touchdown on the Bears defense, it's going to be there. And I'm going to tie it in. Hold on. We're going to go back to the Broncos that we got hosed on. And we're going to go back to the Broncos for Broncos D first TD. And then we'll double stack it and do a sprinkle on the parlay.
First TD, it's hard enough for defense to get a TD.
Yeah, we're going to go. Listen, we had it. It was in the end zone. It was the stupid D lineman jumped. They literally made the play. They literally made the play.
You and Maddie hang out too much. I gotta intervene.
Maddie's listen up. These are my Maddie plays.
Maddie's taking notes.
Hold on, bro. Can I actually go a big bet on the Raiders ML this weekend? The Raiders hitting? I think they could.
I think you're mute, Trev. I got a question for you, Trev. We lost you though. You're mute.
You lost your audio.
I accidentally hit mute on my mic.
What I'll say. Dixon wanted me to ask. Jameis Winston to throw an INT is free money. Yes or no?
It depends on the juice. If it's anywhere not crazy, you have to take it. Again, he's going to throw the ball probably 40 times because they're going to be down so much. And they're going to have to throw the ball. And there's a good chance. I think I might take a ton of money line dogs this week, dude. I can feel it.
I feel like going to be a great week to take money line dogs.
Look how many
that's dogs there are, dude. All it takes is one.
It's a hard I'm afraid Jameis's interception is going to be minus 250 for an INT. That's my worry. If it's not minus 150 or less, it's an auto bet.
I think this could be the week for me to just take every dog money line and be profitable.
Well, here's the other spot. Listen, Chubb's second week back. If they can grind a little bit with Chubb, Jameis can throw the ball, unlike Watson. Baltimore just overlooks them. Baltimore's just hey, this is an auto win for us, and they take it off. And next thing you know, they turn around and they're not there. And then I'm going to like our run game as long as Mason's good. I'm going to like Mason props Sunday night against Dallas. I'll probably have some there. We just don't have enough lines yet for me to look at everything. And then I'm going to probably be on Neighbors over receptions, even though they're going to put Porter on them and shadow him. I think I think Neighbors can just eat. He's just going to see the volume.
Yeah.
So
No,
Cool.
I'm so torn because think about how good the Giants offense made the Dallas defense look.
Yep.
And that's where I'm like, God damn. And then I'm high on Philly's defense. So I'm not overly down on the Giants offense for getting shut down by Philly. I think the Philly defense is the top, is at the top. It's under talked about. But then you're getting Pitt, and I'm like, oh man, this is where
and it's still Russ. Right? It's an Arthur Smith offense with Russ at quarterback. I'm not dying to have any props for that game.
No, right? And then that game, Pitt should be able to hold their offense at the very least.
Yep.
As well as they held the Jets, right? Yep. There's nothing in the world better about the Giants on offense than the Jets.
And that's, the fireworks for me are going to be Green Bay this week just because Jacksonville's D is so bad.
Not a baby. Maddie and I aligned on that over. That's a good consensus for all of us.
Yeah. That's there's going to be some points. I mean, think about the Steelers over under 36. Like it's 36. The over under in Green Bay and them is 49.5. Like it's a wild difference. I'm really interested to see how many tries to come back here because like looking at the money right now, there shouldn't be that much money on Minnesota versus the Rams. Like all the money on earth is on them and it shouldn't be.
I know.
Like at one point, like these, like the books are going to turn around and just hit, right. They've got smashed the last 2 weeks.
Smashed. I think the books turn around at the start. I think they kick off this week with a W. I think the Rams make money.
Yeah, I don't disagree, especially with cutback. That totally changes them.
Right?
So cool. Yeah, it does.
Think about what they've been able to do with nothing. Their defense is good.
And you can run a little bit on Minnie and Kyrene. Listen, Kyrene can run. So, right, when they don't, the thing is people just been able to stack the box because who's going to catch the ball? Jordan Whittington? Like, 2-2, who's 5'5", 110 pounds, soaking wet. He's literally fun size. Like, like he's cool to stretch the field when you got the other guys there, but the Cup changes that offense. And they announced he's playing. So that's a big one for me. One thing to note too, with like, I don't know that Tennessee can cover on top of getting rid of D-Hop, Ridley's not practicing. So, that's an interesting one for me.
Yeah, they're gonna get blown out.
Yeah, like I think he's done. So it'll be interesting to see where they go down. And also on the
who's not playing, you said?
I don't think I'll be shocked if Calvin Ridley plays for Tennessee. Like Tennessee's just gonna punt the season now. D-Hop's gone. They're going to punt the season. Like it's Levis or Mason Rudolph. Like Ridley's like, I really don't feel like playing. I'm sore. He took practice off. He didn't.
What did they get for D-Hop?
I think a fifth, but if they make the like divisional playoffs, I think it turns into a fourth. Something like that. It was a fifth that could turn into a fourth.
Not a whole lot.
No, because he's 31 with a decent contract. So they're just renting him. They know they're renting him for the season. His contract's done here. They're renting him off. So.
All right. Anything else before we go? Anything else, Maddie?
2 TD, 1-2 TD score. Who you got?
Oh, 2 TD.
Oh, God.
Can't be San Fran's running back.
No, not. It is absolutely not. The two spots I like right now, okay. DJ Moore of the Bears. Like, I'm so bummed, right? They flex Chicago,
DJ Moore,
Washington.
The Bears is a good one.
Yep, DJ Moore, because Washington can't stop the pass.
Exactly, guys. This Washington defense is not as good as it.
Yeah, they're a Fugazi. Right? Like Jaden Daniels has hit a multitude of that defense's problems.
By keeping drives going, not punting.
Yep. And then Marvin Harrison Jr. bounce back week against the Dolphins. The Dolphins secondary
I like Arizona. I think the problems in Miami are deeper than Tua.
Agree, but if he can at least get the ball to Tyreek and Waddle this week, like if they get some points, Arizona will have to score. Like those are like
agreed. We're not disagreeing. There's two different narratives. I just think a lot of people are going to be on Miami default.
And it's Packers. It's Jordan Love 4 pass TDs. And I can't pick a receiver because he has too many weapons. He could have, right? I don't want he could spread it out and everybody can have
that's a good thing.
Yeah. Jordan Love laddered up to 4 TDs. He's gonna be able to eat this week. Daniels could have one, right? Watson gets one, Wicks gets one, Dubs, next thing you know, he doesn't have, right? Kraft.
My favorite 2 TDs, Bijan Robinson this week.
That's not a bad one. Who are they playing?
The Bucks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I mean the totals there. I like Bijan. They're using them more. Actually, the other spot I like in that game is also Tyler Algier. They're number 2 for just an anytime touchdown. Like that's a good hedge if you bet Bijan 2 TDs.
Yeah.
One more comment from the homie Dixon. He wants to know about Breece Hall, Jamar Chase, or Mixon for 2 TDs. The dangerous part, it'll pay well if you go 2 TDs versus Eagles defense.
Oof.
But man, it'll pay well.
I'm going Houston. I mean, if I'm going there, I'm going Mixon with Houston over. I'm going Houston, with Mixon because they're using them.
Yeah,
they need Mixon to go to open up CJ because everybody just plays too high now without Nico, and so he can't throw the ball deep. That's what everybody's got the playbook on them. They need Mixon to be able to pound the ball, and if he's going, that will help. And listen, everybody went, and I said, listen, pick him up as a stash. I gave him out as just a 5,000 first TD. He got some carries. Listen, I get Denver used Javonte last week. However, Sean Payton will only use his RB1 at the most 50% of the time. As they work Audric in here, Audric's going to get more and more touches.
You're going to be sprinkling Audric every week until it happens,
every week because now everybody's not going to buy him again, and we're going to get some flop lag there.
I like it. All right. We're good, my dude.
All right, let's go have a good week, man. When you leave for Vegas? Hey, when you leave for Vegas?
I land in Vegas Saturday.
Okay, all right.
Saturday to Monday.
Okay. Just so I know for recording. We're good.
Yeah. Later, bro.
Later.
All right, boys.
Later.
Subscribe. Come back for the USC show. Starts in 40 minutes. Austin and I will be on. We'll be talking shot for USC 308 card. Taporia versus Holloway. Shemaiah versus Whitaker. Going to be an electric show. Subscribe. Go make a betteroplay.com account. And last but not least, subscribe to genoswinnable.com/discipline-to-gens. His picks have been on fire. 7 days for free. Pay
We're at like
$0.
140 units, my dudes.
Go subscribe. You pay $0. You just got to make an account, put your card on file. $0 for 7 days. If you don't like it, just cancel. You don't pay anything after 7 days.
I want to tell people this because a lot of people use units incorrectly.
Yeah.
When we're up 140 units, it means we're up 140 multiple of your average bet size.
Yeah.
Most people sprinkle in 5s, 10s, parlays, this, that. That's fine. I give out half unit, 1 unit, 1.5 unit plays. If you join the Discord, you'll get in for free for a week. I promise we're not scam artists. You can scroll up a little, and you'll literally just see a bunch of people showing how much fucking money they're up. One guy, again, I don't approve of this, but they're going to do it anyway. He's like, your plays have been so hot. I've been parlaying them all. I'm up 88 units when I was only up 30. Y'all are sick, but we've been printing, my dudes. So let's keep it going. Jersey's I'm not in control of Jersey. Your AG wants to be paid off.
Yeah. All right, boys. I'll see you guys in 30, 40 minutes for the UFC show.
Later, gang.